Welcome to our Day Off podcast, the PRI edition. We have Jeff Pratt and Jesse Oliver, two guys that have been doing this like a decent amount of time. So this is really special to actually have you on here. You've been like a staple name in Ultra 4 and King of the Hammers for a decent amount of time. Just how many years you been doing it?
A dozen or so. I think I've 11 or 12 KOHs.
11 or 12 KOHs?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Well, rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get another one this year.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. So how did 25 go for you?
25 was kind of a rebuilding year. I actually borrowed Jeff's car to run KOH this year. I was in the middle of building a new Miller car to step up to 4,800 class. So I ran one more race in 4,500 and ran KOH. We actually were in the lead by a good amount of time, and Outer Limits took us out. I was winning until.
Okay. That's the story of most.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
I managed to get enough points to actually bump into the number one spot in 4,500 class for 2024. So I was number one in the nation. That was pretty cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yep. That was a first for me. I've been second and third a couple of times and kind of just bounced around, the top five.
So wait, you got first in the nation in 25?
In 24.
In 24?
Yep.
Okay, 24. I'm back with you now.
The 25 race counted towards 24.
Gotcha.
With the weird math.
Gotcha.
Ford did last year.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So this past year was a rebuilding year, you said?
Yeah, so I missed the first couple of races. Again, I sold the car to Jeff towards the end of 24, and then I borrowed it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's always more fun to run a race a rental.
I agree with you completely. Thank you, Sean Reisky. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. So yeah, I missed the first couple of races trying to get the new car up and running. So I made it out for Tennessee and ran a decent lap, and then I had an axle failure, so I pulled off. Obviously not in it for points at that point, just trying to get some miles in the car. And then we ran a Pennsylvania race that was not Ultra 4, a 6-hour endurance race. That was a lot of fun. And then we tried to run Beach Bend, and I tossed the car and rolled 4 times in qualifying. And
super.
That was pretty much the end of 24 for me.
Gotcha.
25 rather.
Was that on a rental?
No, that was in the new car.
Oh, that was in the new car.
Yeah, the last 3 races were in the new car. And
well,
that was
thank goodness for Jeff.
Well, sort of.
Oh, really?
It was during qualifying.
It was during qualifying, so I didn't actually get to race the new car, but
but I was next to qualify after he went. The car still has his livery on it from the previous owner, from Jesse's livery, and they're pretty identical. If you don't know the difference, you don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's a different car, different class in 4,500, and I was the next to qualify right after. And I saw him come off the jump on that one, and I was next.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jeff got to sit on the starting line with the ambulance coming in and loading into the bus and all that fun stuff, and hauling my car off with a front end loader and the axles kind of hanging.
That's never a good day.
Like, all right, Jeff, time for you to go.
Yeah.
Buckle up, buddy.
Yeah, right. My first race, first qualifying lap, right out of the gate, oh boy.
Yeah, no kidding. So that was your first race?
Very first. Yep, very first time.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that would make me nervous, to say the least.
I was so nervous. The flag guy came up and said, hey, are you ready? And I was like, uh-huh.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, I was thinking everything was going through your mind, right?
Sure.
To see your buddy go through that and takes you definitely off your game. Needless to say, the very first lap was the slowest lap I had all weekend. So,
yeah,
we did dial it in, right? Said a little prayer and just got into it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so was that your first race you driving?
Yes, very first race, me driving. Had gotten some seat time in the car prior. Like Jesse said, he was leading the 4,500 in the national championship points, was in the process of building a new car, and was really focused on getting that new car in Hammers last year, and took some of the crowd here to talk him out of that. And the rent-the car he had just sold me to race back at Hammers.
Gotcha.
And I think that was the right decision in hindsight.
Oh, for sure. for sure.
Yeah, something that's already been kind of proven and bugs worked out type of deal, and
Yep.
you know it obviously inside and out.
Right. It turns out I don't know the Miller car very well. But
Well, I mean, you do now, I assume.
yeah, I've built it twice now.
Yeah, super fun. Nothing like it. Nothing like the type of racing we do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So Jeff, what are your plans for 20? What was 25 like? I mean,
So-
how'd it go?
25 was amazing, right?
Okay.
I mean, I jumped in the car, except for one issue, which we talked about, right? The first qualifying lap. Watching that go down was, shook me. So that race was great. Had some prelims, qualifying. Did well, finished well. Got comfortable with the car. Had a lot of fun. And get a non-series race after that in Pennsylvania, Line Mountain. Shout out to the Line Mountain guys. They put on a heck of a race out there. And then last car that I drove was a different car. Was invited out to race Baja, the 1000, a couple of weeks ago after SEMA, and did exceptionally well there with a great group of people. And we won the Hammers class in Baja 1000 a couple of weeks ago.
Congratulations, man.
So it's been a whirlwind, right?
No kidding.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to this next season.
So Baja, I mean, everyone kind of talks about Baja. I've never been. I'd
Me
love
either.
to go. I'd love to go. How was it?
It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. I had 6 weeks notification that I was invited to go.
Jeez.
Super low budget situation, right?
Yeah.
We all pitched in, covered some of the costs to get out there and do it. It was with Sergio Pinellas in the 4555 car. We renumbered the car. I left SEMA on Friday with a guy named Brad and went out to San Diego, picked up the car, had a Starlink in it. We prepped it for 2 days at the Hampton Inn. And meanwhile, in those 2 days, there were people coming in from all over the world, from South America that Sergio knew and invited in to participate in this event. So I got a chance to meet a bunch of great people. We all came together, we're total strangers on Monday, went across the border, Ensenada, set up camp at an Airbnb, worked on the car, did a little pre-run mapping, some race planning, and set up some chase trucks. We had a rental, thanks to Gerald at Savvy for donating his truck for us through the week. And we treated it well. It was totally fine. And
Great
chased
story.
and set up the plan, and learned a little bit of Spanish when I was down there. It was quite an adventure.
It sounds like it.
It was unique. It wasn't a clean incident-free race, right? We replaced some motor mounts, had some issues, and the guys in the Rainforest Challenge had some creative fixes. We finished the race with a pretty beat up car. It had 4 ratchet straps and 2 pieces of plywood on the passenger side motor mount.
Okay.
We replaced that 3 or 4 times in the desert. Once at the time we were working on it in the desert, we punched a hole in the oil pan and JB welded that back together. And it was a hell of an adventure.
And finished.
Yeah.
That's so cool. What a story, dude.
The last couple 100 miles, it started raining.
Really?
It's a 1 in 50-year chance that happens. And we had 36 hours to finish the race. So when the rain was going, it wasn't too bad. It was cold, but we had some pretty decent speed going, some technical stuff we were manipulating the car through, and then it stopped raining and the whole world changed.
Really?
Yeah, we got mud. So the rain was washing the mud off the car and our visors, but when it stopped raining, it stopped rinsing it off. So it was an interesting experience. I could tell you the last 20 miles were the hardest 20 miles I've done in a race car so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I guess before your first race, were you involved, like as a passenger? I mean, or were you just fully in randomly?
Well, I got started with Jesse in the shop years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just started sweeping pit mats, right? Coming out the hammers, and built a 4900 car with a friend in Northern Michigan. That was pretty cool. Went down the hammers and competed in that vehicle. But then I met these guys, and he lives really close. So luckily we jived pretty good. Thanks, man.
Oh, 100%.
Thanks or maybe not thanks.
Yeah,
One or the other.
He keeps the shop very clean.
Oh, there you go.
So
There you go.
then I went from sweeping pit mats and hammers to going over to a shop and sweeping the floor and get together, work on the car. He's got a hell of a crew, a bunch of great friends. I can call friends now too, and just sort of develop through the process of hanging out, right? Getting a little shop time in and learning a ton of stuff on race car stuff. had a mechanical background.
He did build an XJ with no tape measure. No tape measures were harmed in the building of his XJ
Oh,
cage.
good. Thank goodness.
Yeah, so I met these guys through real grassroots racing, off-road endurance racing.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Trimpy Racing Services. He started this.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Tramp.
Yeah.
Okay.
He started this RBOR race series.
Yeah.
Which,
I've raced a few of them.
Yeah. So he started it, and that's where I met some of these guys. And I bought an XJ, built an exo cage in 8 hours. Didn't use a level or a tape measure.
Don't need it.
No, in welded it together. I was gonna take welding classes to figure out how to do it, but I'm like, yeah, I would just buy some steel and figure it out, right?
On-job training, way better.
Exactly.
Yeah. World's okayest welder.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So the very first race we did, it was wet, hit some puddles, and I had welding spatter all over the windshield. Apparently, you're supposed to cover those up when you weld over.
I have heard that.
So if
Just take
not,
the windshield out.
it just becomes a little bit of a visual impairment, right?
Yeah.
But, we still did decent, right? It was a slow car. We had to put nitrous on it to be competitive.
On an XJ?
Yeah,
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
started out with like a 50 shot and went up to like a 75 shot, and with
With the 4.0?
with a 4.0
Oh, yeah, baby.
had 180,000 K.
Screaming.
Yeah, knocked every one of the bottom of the rod bearings out every season.
I have no doubt. But there's something to be said about those 4.0 motors, though. They take a beating and
Yeah.
keep on going.
They do, yeah. And nitrous is probably not a good idea in hindsight, but it was a lot of fun, and I would absolutely do it again
Well, then, yeah, it was totally a good idea.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
I have had so many people on the podcast, and they all tend to talk about like how they got started. And most of them have brought up Cherokee.
Oh,
Mine was a Wagoneer.
Oh, Wagoneer's fine.
Yep.
Mine's Cherokee.
yeah.
My bring up's Cherokee.
It'll always have a special place in my heart. I'm a
Don't they?
total Jeep guy.
Yeah,
and,
same.
We go out west and we see Johnson Valley. They have all these XJs with perfectly good taillights and nice rocker panels.
Yeah.
Like, that's cheating. You know?
It is, isn't it? I mean, my first XJ was my grandma's. My grandma bought the Jeep and she drove it for years. And then she was like, oh, I'm going to get a new car. I'm going to sell this. And at the time I had been friends with, you guys know Sean Reisky.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been friends with him since 6th grade. And, he had an off-road truck at the time, like a lifted Dodge Ram, single cab something, but he had lifted it up himself. So we'd been mudding for a while. And I was like, oh, shoot, my grandma's selling her Jeep. I'm going to buy it from her. So I bought my grandma's Jeep, and dude, it was mint when I got it. It was my grandma's Jeep. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. Totally stock, beautiful Jeep. I don't think I had it 24 hours before it was sunk in a mud hole somewhere. And I don't think we broke it yet, but literally sunk in a mud hole. And it's never even been in 4-wheel drive until I got it. So it's like same kind of thing, You get the Cherokee, and I beat the brakes off that thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It ended up getting lifted in cage, and raced at Trek at Badlands. So
Great series.
same exact kind. Like, we all have like the same kind of story. We have these old junkers, and now here now look.
Right.
Yeah,
now
right.
look.
Yeah.
From a junkyard Wagoneer with a 360 in it to a Miller car is a bit of a
Yeah.
progression.
Heck yeah. Is your Miller car specific to your class?
It's a 4800 car, so yeah. I mean, it's exactly the same car as Eric and Chad drive.
Yeah.
Just less shocks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, single
Gotcha.
shock car.
Difference from the previous car to Miller car? Big difference?
The Miller car is nicer, and I think is but no, I don't think it's huge.
Okay.
I mean, the big thing is the old car was 4500 class, so it was 2 shocks, shock on axle, steering box, and then going to the Miller car is single shock trailing arm car with full hydro.
Full hydro. Full hydro is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest takeaway, I would imagine, right? Or not really.
Over the years we tuned up the 4500 steering pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, it was very quick steering. At one time we were woods racing in Kentucky, and I would have to stop to go around trees because it was so slow.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to get with Sweet Manufacturing, who's a PRI presenter, but got a much quicker steering box and got it going, and some radial dynamics love, and it
Cool.
was fantastic.
That's awesome. Is that what you're still running on it?
It is. Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. It's, I mean, like you said, it's been 11, 12 years.
Proven.
The car is absolutely worked out. Like, I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah.
And Yeah. Thanks, man.
We got it pretty dialed in.
Yeah,
For a
sounds like
4500 car, it was pretty decent.
Gotcha. So what
It's
is
ugly, but
Yeah.
Nope.
It's,
ugly doesn't matter. That means nothing.
you can't talk about it like that. It's right behind you.
Yeah, it can hear you, dude.
Right.
I saw the
I'm sorry.
Team Indiana guys
I think it just dropped
rummaging.
some axle lube on the ground.
That's okay.
Tear.
It's leaving a little drop of love.
Tears, yeah.
I seen the Team Indiana guys rummaging through your ammo boxes on the back earlier for some tools.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like
They fixed the simulator.
they fixed the simulator with
Yeah.
their tools. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm glad they had it in stock.
Yeah,
Those came with the car.
Yeah,
with the car.
They did.
The ammo boxes did,
Oh yeah, and
yeah?
the tools.
and the tools.
And the tools.
Dude,
yeah.
you got a deal.
He
Well,
did.
I did have to replace the tool bag though, because that thing had some holes in it from bouncing around in the back for a few years.
Fair enough. You got to make
So we upgraded, personalized it a little bit.
you got to make some adjustments. Well,
So,
I will say, like, you came up to us when we were first setting up the podcast, and you were like, "Dude, is that okay right there? Do we need to move it?" I'm like, "No. We put it here. We put the pot. We took these chairs and we like actually moved it around here. I was like, I want this in the back. Like, that's a cool backdrop for the shot. I mean, I guess I can kind of attribute that to Chase. He was kind of his deal, but
good call, Chase.
yeah, good call. So your rig is being well used right now.
Great.
Yeah, hopefully it's okay.
Yeah.
That
I
we
mean, it
used
was
for the backdrop of the podcast.
it's been well used before I got here, but I'm glad it can be continue to be used. Yeah.
yeah. So what's 26 look like for you guys? What are you thinking?
KOH for me. A little bit of shock tuning first, so we don't do the barrel roll.
Yeah, don't do
again.
that.
We're gonna try not to toss it.
Yeah, please.
So, but KOH, and then I'm kind of going back and forth between Central and East. I've never been to South Dakota. I
Yeah.
think Central Series might fit a little better. And then Nationals in Kentucky.
Gotcha. Cool.
I'm gonna be a KOH. I'm not racing this year, KOH.
Oh no, why?
Well, I'm gonna do some pre-running, get some seat time in the car, as I mentioned.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my rock time in this car is very, very, very limited.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna pre-run with Jesse.
There's no rocks at KOH.
Yeah, I heard there's a few.
Not anymore. It's a dang highway.
Yeah.
Is Dave here? Be careful. I don't want to get
Yeah,
hit by the
here's
back of the head.
Yeah. If he hears that, he will change it, right?
Yeah.
It's no, I'm gonna get some
BCPs for everybody.
get some more seat time in it, do some pre-running with it.
So you're gonna bring the car out.
I am, and
Cool.
and usually usually you'd like to have a car that if something doesn't go as planned, like Outer Limits last year, we can retrieve. I'm sure we won't need it for that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but
Smart.
It's
We'll
good.
drive it around. Do a
Another
little-
capable car.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do maybe do a little media stuff when we're out there. Shout out to Colton. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna be out there from the sounds of it. No tentative, no like solid stuff yet, but I think we might be out there doing some podcast stuff now, according to Dave Cole. So
Cool.
maybe we can get you on and do some King of the Hammers podcasting.
For sure.
That'd be cool.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
See how that goes. I don't know. See how it flies. But dude, this is awesome that everybody's coming on here and talking, and it's actually turned out to be kind of a really cool vibe too, especially with having the car in the background and all this cool stuff around. Dude, this is awesome. And are you guys? You said Michigan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What part?
Southeast,
Southeast, like
Detroit-ish.
Detroit-ish
Yeah.
area. Okay.
North,
well,
north of Detroit.
yeah, I'm a Team Indiana nut, so I'm like South Bend, where Notre Dame's at. So I'm not too far from you guys.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of, sort of.
I'm out of Oxford, Michigan, so about 40 miles north of Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close to Auburn Hills. Right?
Gotcha. Is that like been home base forever?
Michigan, yes.
Gotcha.
I was in northern Michigan. Grew up in northern Michigan. Moved to the city for work.
Gotcha. What do you do for it?
Engineer.
Gotcha. How about you?
So I'm a Michigan guy. Career took me to Ohio for a little while. Lived in Stowe, Ohio, just down the road from Mickey Thompson. Thanks,
Okay.
Mickey Thompson.
Yeah.
And moved back to Michigan for work. And if you've ever seen the movie Tommy Boy, that's what I do for a living. I sell car parts.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Jeep Performance Parts and Accessories.
Yeah.
So represent the Jeep brand.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we need to chat.
That's
I got
the-
a Rubicon.
nice.
I need
there
to
we go.
build.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually okay. It's not like built crazy. It's on 37s and stock axles and stuff, but it goes where I need it to go. I sold a buggy and bought that in hopes that I wouldn't I would not destroy it, but it hasn't worked out. So
Yeah.
Stock class race.
no, not going to race it, but I am taking it to Hammers and I am going to do some hammer trails in it because I'm retarded. and probably going to break it. So, but I think afterwards I'm going to take it to Moab. So
I think you'd be surprised. I took a 24 JL on 37s to Moab with a Mopar 2-inch lift in it, and I was amazed at what it was able to do out there.
Oh, we've me and my friends have put these Rubicons, and it's just a four-door Rubicon, nothing special. I think it's a 2015, something like that. And what we were able to drag those things through, we just, not me personally, but Tom Kurtz and another buddy of ours went and did Black Mountain, and which is in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Went to
Harlan,
Kentucky into Harlan. Yep, and they went and they wheeled like all of it, like all the hard stuff, and like came back with glass like intact. I was impressed. He said they had to do some creative winching to like hook to the body and like pull it up around some stuff sometimes just to get it around. They got some scratches and some dents, but I think, and we were talking about it, I think the four-door Jeeps have come down in price so much, like the four-door Rubicons, like the early year ones have come down in price so much, they're almost like the new Cherokee. You know, they're like the advanced new Cherokee, because the Cherokees of my era, and probably of your guys' era as well, were like, yeah, you can buy them and you don't really care too much about them. You know, they perform well and you can just kind of beat them up a little bit. And that's really what the Rubicons have become, because I bought mine lifted with 37s and pretty much decked out. It's a Rubicon, so it's lockers, for $9,000, which is more expensive than the Cherokees, where I get that, but it does a lot more than the Cherokees do. And I didn't really have to touch it.
Sure.
You know, it's got lockers and it's got all, you know, good suspension to lift, disconnectable sway bars and all this stuff. So it's like, you know, the price point kind of meets the capability, and what they go through basically stock is wild.
Yeah,
in comparison.
They are extremely capable out of the box.
Wild. Yeah.
And just the slight amount of modifications can really put you into some interesting adventures for sure.
That's a great way to put it. It's more capable than I would have expected. And the problem with that is we come from buggy world, you know, where we just go through whatever we want.
Yep.
And now we're trying to do it in full body rigs, and it's added like this little extra skill that we have to have. Now we have to go, wait a minute.
You got to look at it first instead of hitting.
Hold on. I'm going to completely rip the top of this thing off right here. We're going to have to readjust.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it's created a little bit more fun to the wheeling for me. Because, again, the buggy I had before this was an X Ultra 4 car. So it was full tube chassis on 43s with water in the tires. I could literally go anywhere.
Right.
I wheeled a level 10 trails and just walked them like it was no big deal. And now that we're into these, it's like we have to pick and choose. We can still do them. Like the trails are still doable, but way harder.
Right.
It's fun. Like it's way fun.
You've got
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, exactly.
Put the line together, right? To get through it and think about it for a second. And instead of just going.
Yeah. Do you have any intent on ever going from like 48 to 44, or is like you going to just stick with it?
I think I like the 48 for now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a capable car in either class.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's clear, you know, history of that.
Yeah. I mean, Casey's doing it. Casey went from 48 to 44.
Yep. Casey's doing it. The Bleilers, the Miller, all those guys are running 4400 in the exact same car.
Yeah.
You know,
is yours the extended wheelbase?
It's not currently, but it's one set of trailing arms away from that.
Set of trailing arms and some big tires, and you're back at it. Well, maybe some bypasses, but yeah. Pretty simple changes. So you could do it.
Yep.
Yeah. So
this year's going to be real interesting, because I've watched him with the 4500 car beat up on some of those 4800 cars last year in the last couple of years.
I may or may not have just beat your buddy Reisky at Nationals last year.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's
in the lower class car. So it'll be interesting to see how
we overhauled 2 races in the 4500 car.
That's awesome.
And that was a cool feather in our cap.
That's cool.
It's
not
awesome.
too many people can say that.
No. But it's also awesome that you got a rookie that bought your old car, and the car we know is much more capable than the driver is at this point.
Well, you got a lot to learn too, you know?
For
I
sure.
mean, it can do it. You know, the car can do it, which is great.
Right.
So now just start putting it together. Like you said, just go out to Hammers and run some trails and see what it's about and put it together. You know, it's capable.
For sure.
So yeah.
It's going to be fun.
We're still pushing them to register.
Well, the good thing is, and I didn't want to say it. I just wanted to let it ride, is you said you're bringing the car. I said, oh, so you are bringing the car. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to bring it out. And I'm going to show, oh, yeah, you'll be racing. Okay.
Although he is 50% of my pit crew, so so that's a problem.
Right.
I'll be there.
Same
If you need
time.
help, I'll help out. I'll help out. I'll be pit crew.
Yeah. Well, we do
I
have.
can change a tire.
We can change tires, right? You can even get there faster. You'll probably be in front of me,
I hope so.
and I've got an impact gun in the car.
You're
We're
not
ready to
helping
go.
your case. That's so good. And I think this is what's really the best part about it is the camaraderie. I mean, you guys, not only now are you racing, Scotty, see you later, buddy. Scotty Lawrence is leaving us. I had to say bye.
Ah,
He's my guy. But like, you guys are a family now. You know, you guys get to travel together and freaking race cars and have the best time ever.
All that.
How cool is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm really stoked for you guys. I'm happy you guys came on. This is really cool. I'll be at Hammers and I'll be there if you need something, aka a co-driver or a pit guy. So just saying, if you ever get convinced to race, I know you're gonna have the car there. So, you know,
gotcha. Yeah,
you have options.
we could always use help in the pits.
You have options.
Yeah, swing by Hammertown. We'll.
Oh, I'll be at Hammertown.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'm gonna go out with Goodby and build the short course.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
I'll be running the
Awesome.
machinery,
Yeah.
building the short course prior to Hammers. So
Put some lips on some jumps so we can get some.
blah blah blah. We're gonna put the double back in, and we're just gonna make the stock class guys do it only.
Okay. Perfect.
Only
Yeah.
because that seemed to where the party was at.
Yeah.
You know.
Love the tabletop on that last straight. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. No, I think unfortunately Dave put the kibosh on the double because of other reasons, but the course sounds like it's going to be pretty wild this year. Dave was on the podcast and he, as soon as we release it, I think we're going to maybe bump Dave's up to like the front of the row, maybe because of the information that he put out on it. There's some fun stuff coming on the
Really?
podcast that you guys are going to want to listen to.
That's cool. We'll be tuned in for sure.
So yeah, the lap 3 last year, it's accelerated. So be ready.
Nice.
Yeah. It involves everyone this year, not just 4,400.
Oh,
So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Listen to the podcast. So pretty cool stuff coming from Dave Cole and King of the Hammers. So
Nice.
yeah.
We'll turn left. Good luck, everyone else.
Yeah, watch out for the VCPs. You know, he's really good at hiding them. So thank you for coming on, you guys. Jesse, Jeff, good luck this year at Hammers. Good luck on your seasons. And thanks for coming on.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep,
That's
we'll
fun.
see all you guys later.